Okay, hello everyone. This is Denise, the Invincible CEO. This is our third attempt to get Alicia on today. No worries, we're going to get this done for you. So as we're waiting for Alicia to join on, Alicia, I sent you a new link. So hit that new link that I sent you and we will, here she comes, and we're going to add her to the stream. And hopefully we can hear you this time. So let's see if we got you going. Can you speak for me?
Good morning.
Let's see if I can hear you. Nothing yet. I don't know. Oh, there we go. There you are.
Can you hear me? I had to go back to
awesome. Third time is the charm. I apologize, everyone. So we are doing this now, and it's so exciting to finally get you on here. Third time is the charm. So I'm going to officially introduce myself, then I'm going to introduce you since we had those technical difficulties. Hey, everyone. My name is Denise Povernick, and I'm the CEO Secret Weapon, and I am an energetic experience alchemist. It is not just about teaching you intellectually and giving you the wisdom of energy, but it's about bringing you into the energy so that you can have the personal experiences, because your personal experiences are your truth. Now, I have a special guest with me this morning. This is Alicia Hare. She is a good friend of mine and a client. She came into my world as a referral in our Inner Strength U company. And that was back in what, 2016?
Was it? Yes, 16. Yeah. 15
yeah.
Or 16.
And she initially came for personal training and then eventually went on to nutrition. And now we've done some mindset work. She's back again this year for personal training and nutrition. At the time, she lived in Pennsylvania. Now she's out in California. And Alicia just blows my mind because she's an ultra marathon runner. She has her own business. She's a mom of 2. So I'm going to let her really explain all of these in her own words, because she can do what she does and her magic so much better explaining it. So Alicia here, take over and explain who you are and what you do and how awesome, because I'm just in awe all the time.
Well, good morning. Yes, I am a mama too, but both of them have finally graduated, so I get to a little relaxing now. I'm letting go of the reins a bit, but yeah, I'm also an ultra runner. I've been an ultra runner for well, a good at least 10 years. I've been a runner all my life, but ultra runner seemed the ultra races seemed interesting, so I thought, let's try it. Let's see what my body could do. And then, yeah, I am a pharmacy technician, and I also own my own business as well. So I'm very, very busy. And I definitely was referred to you. Yeah, it was 2015, I think. Yes. And I wanted to get my body straight, but I didn't realize when I was coming to you, I was also getting my mind together as well, and my energy levels. And I can't let you go. I can't, no matter where I go, I can't let you go.
So can you explain to people what exactly is an ultra runner? Because this is mind blowing to me. And I'm into fitness, so this is just really, really crazy mind blowing to me.
Yeah. So an ultra run is anything over the 26.2 mile, the marathon. So
at one time, like in one shot, not over.
Yeah.
So
not over the course. Sometimes I wish, but yeah. So anything over that marathon race. So
what is your longest mileage in a race that you've done at one shot?
60. I did a 60-mile race. I attempted my first 100 and didn't do so well. So I'm attempting 100 next year again. But my longest race is a 60-miler.
That just blows my mind that someone wakes up in the morning and goes, let me just run 60 miles straight today. And how long does 60 miles take roughly? If you were,
I'm not a fast runner, but I mean, it took us a total of, I'd say it was like 13 hours. 13 hours. I could be wrong. I'd have to look back at my 13 or 14 hours. I think it was right at the 14-hour mark. Yeah.
Straight running just blows my mind. Blows my mind. Yep. Okay. So you're an ultra marathon runner. You found us through a current client at that time. A huge thank you to Crystal Nelson for introducing us. And you came on board for personal training. And then very shortly after that, as an ultra marathoner runner, that you decided you wanted to compete in your first bodybuilding competition, right? So we got you prepped and on stage for that experience.
Yeah.
I have to say, in our nutrition program, it was back then No Brainer Nutrition. Now it's called Invincible Nutrition. You followed it to the T. You've probably been one of my star clients with nutrition, that you really go all in. Had amazing results. And then you had to do some moving. You moved to the other side of Pennsylvania. Now you're out in California. And you came back to us and now did nutrition again this year, and you're still to this day training with Curvin. Tell me what it's been like in your own words, working with myself and Curvin, and what makes you come back to us even though you're at such a far distance away.
It's your energy, your knowledge, both of y'all together. Like it's your energy and your knowledge and your way of not letting me get in my head, if you will. Like, I mean, you've heard me sometimes, like, I don't know if I can do it, or this happened. And I'm the first person, if it goes wrong, if I didn't eat right the first, like I missed a meal or I'd let it snowball and it would just completely be done. And you didn't let me do that. And you were always there. I could always reach out to you and be like, hey, I'm at Sprouts. Can I, what can I get? Cause I forgot my lunch. I mean, it's simple things like that. It's not simple though. To you, it may be simple, but to me, it was never simple and still not simple. I will say that I'm the kind of person that wants to be able to get up every morning and get into you and see you. So I do definitely miss the Pennsylvania times, but I do still like this. This still keeps me accountable. I am still losing my weight. I'm almost at goal weight finally. So I haven't. I think when I'm there, like I'm with you in person, it holds me more accountable. If it's online or if it's in person, like at your door, walking in, ready to go. So I like that. But your energy, Curvin's knowledge, both of your knowledges, is just impeccable. There's nothing. And I've had other trainers, but I tried, because I always, like I said, I always like that one-on-one, being in there with somebody. I tried 2 different trainers here in California. I was not getting the results I was looking for. And it wasn't that I wasn't following their plans. I truly do believe, one, she knew what she was doing, but was more concerned about herself. And the other one, I don't think she knew what she was doing. And I know that because I trained with you. Had I not trained with you, I wouldn't have known any different. I would continue paying and not making my results where I needed to. So yes, your knowledge, Curvin's knowledge, the energy, everything, just, and I don't think I would ever go back again.
Awesome. And we do bring in mindset. So even though you haven't directly signed up for mindset or energy work specifically, we bring that into the training, we bring that into the nutrition. How has that energy and mindset work helped you?
For stress level, it's helped me a lot. It really has. When I have a very high intense job, I'm able to utilize the breathing techniques, making sure I'm getting my water in, making sure I'm trying to center myself.
So you have a career and a business, right? And so can you let people know, because they're going to know the moment that you say what you do, would you tell people what it is that you do for your career right now that's stressful?
I'm a pharmacy technician, so at a very high volume pharmacy.
And
now all the time it's really stressful.
And then on top of that, you have mentioned your business.
I have my own business with Mary Kay.
Awesome. So let's see. Wait, you run 60-mile races, going to 100. Mom of 2. You work full time in a career, and you have a Mary Kay business.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah. That's
these
me.
These are the type of clients and friends that I love, because we're go. We get each other, right? So my mindset has brought you some relief in staying focused, in letting you know it's not about perfection, right? We're not about perfection here. It's really about consistently showing up, enjoying what you're doing. So what do you think has been some of your biggest aha moments with us working together over the years?
Over the years, well, starting out first, it was nutrition. I shouldn't have been doing that. I should be drinking the water. Nutrition, those are the moments. But further into the mindset, it was simply the breathing help. I'm going to continue going back to the breathing because, quite honestly, I quit doing that when I left y'all, and then when I got back with y'all, I added that to my routine. Like, it was a typical getting up and get myself a drink of water. I'm now not getting out of bed before I breathe. So that is definitely an aha moment. When I feel I'm getting stressed, I kind of focus back to what I've been taught by you, and going back to my breathing, trying to central, and realizing boundaries. We talked boundaries, and I finally get it. I know it took me a little bit, but in fact, yesterday I had an aha moment, like when I was putting out the schedule, and we just had a technician quit, and I was like, oh, well, I got to pick up this shift. I got to pick up this shift. I got to make sure this is covered, so I have to be here for a 12-hour shift. And I was like, no, I kind of don't. This isn't like, because I was allowing them to run my schedule, even though I make the schedule. I was allowing them to, and we've had this discussion that I need to set boundaries. And so yesterday, definitely aha moment. So, and
awesome.
So,
yeah, and if you see me kind of look down or to the side, I have this going simultaneously in 3 different locations. So I just want to make sure and check and see if anybody's asking questions that we could have answers for them if they join us directly. So with this, if you could say something to someone who is on the fence that they're wanting to work with me or with Curvin, whether it's mindset, nutrition, personal training, energy, what would you say to them?
I wouldn't hesitate. Any longer that you wait, you're just going to continue kind of pushing it off to the back end. Don't hesitate at all. There, as far as nutrition and training goes, there's nothing. You will find nothing at all like it, and it definitely will push you and make you work for what you want. So definitely would not hesitate. The mindset definitely helps in business. So if you are a business owner, or you even are, and you're working in the pharmacy like me, or this definitely helps to center yourself, get yourself stressed, get yourself right, and make it like strengthen you as a person outside of business. It strengthens you. It really does. Don't hesitate.
And how does it feel knowing that you have us in your corner, that you can reach out to us at any time? How does that feel for you?
Like I have family, quite honestly. I'm from the South. I was born and raised in the South, in Georgia. So if there was always an issue, you always called mama, or you always called your sister, or you always called somebody. So it makes you feel like you do have somebody in your corner, and you do have somebody that's rooting for you. It's like your own cheerleader right there for you. And it's also a stress relief, because there is that tap out, like, hey, I can't handle this, what do I do? And there's that person there for you. I love it.
So have you ever just felt like just a client to us?
Never. Not. I will tell you, when I first met you, I was scared out my body. I had explained that. I was explaining about you prior to, and I was like, okay. Then I did a little looking up online. I was like, oh.
You were explained. What was explained to you prior to meeting me?
That you're a super sweet person. You were very knowledgeable. You, with Crystal said you got her to where she wanted to be, and that you knew your stuff, and you were not wasn't just a fluke, and this is just somebody trying to, try to get their career off the ground, that you were a true trainer. And so when I looked you up online, I was like, oh, no. Like, I started scared. And then I first met you, and you're just your energy is just like amazing. So when the first day I came to your home and your office to meet you, I was just like, oh, I mean, yes, be scared, because she's gonna work me, but your energy is amazing. But I never felt just like a client, not one bit.
And that is, you know, I mentioned in our 2-day energy session that we call our home and our business, the in-person and the online, the island of misfit toys, where you don't fit in anywhere else. The weirder you are, the crazier you are, the more driven you are, you have a place here. This is your family. It doesn't matter if you're here every day or if you go away and you come back. The doors are always open for you, and we really hope that you feel that when you're with us. Now, I will say that I hear from time to time, and I jokingly say, oh, I got to figure out how to charge for that service. But people always tell me that they hear me in their head during the course of their day. So does that happen for you?
Daily.
And what are some of the things that you hear in your head?
Well, I always, first thing in the morning before I even get up, I do the breathing. And I almost got out of bed without doing it. And I was like, no, I don't want to. And it was just going through, I was unfortunately wasn't able to make all those classes, but I made a few of them. And it was going back to, I don't want to be stressed. So I was like, Denise would want me to sit down and breathe and relax. Sometimes like when I'm eating, like when I'm planning my meals out, I go back to what you and I discussed, like as far as what I'm supposed to be eating, how it's supposed to be, measured out and all. That's all you. It really is all you. Even though, I mean, the only voice I truly hear in you is take time for yourself. So I always hear take time for yourself, and boundaries. I always hear you say boundaries. I always remember boundaries, and because of my job. So, but everything else is honestly you, even though like it's the knowledge you gave me. Like when I'm making the meals, I may not be able to hear your voice, but I go off and like, no, she did this and she taught me this, and so it's your knowledge that you gave me. So daily I hear you.
that is it just makes my heart like warm up, because of the fact that my biggest joy is seeing you guys just really awaken within you and become aware of the amazingness that I see. I mean, I know, and I've said this before, that when you're in your own magic, that you don't realize it's magical, that the average person can't do it or won't do it or won't attempt to do it, right? So it's safe to say that there's only a few rare creatures in the 8 billion people on this planet that run more than 26.2 miles just for the fun of it, right? So again, I'll go into the gym and lift hundreds of pounds before I'm going to go run 60 miles, though I'm working towards my first marathon, and you're my inspiration, and all the mileage that I've gotten so far this year. Just reconnecting with you got me out and about doing all the mileage, and now we're hiking and we're kayaking. It was me, so much energy went into building the business that I pulled myself away from my own activity. So I want you to know that you've inspired me back. That's very powerful, and that just what an inspiration you are in all that you're doing. What do we sleep? Maybe 4 hours a night, if we're lucky, right?
Yeah.
But because we're so nourished and hydrated and oxygenated, we can go, but we are human. We have those moments. So I really appreciate, I know it's like 6 a.m. where you are, so I appreciate you taking time to be here today to share your journey. If people wanted to reach out to you on Facebook directly and ask you some personal questions about working with me, would you be open to that?
Yeah. I think my Facebook page is private. But I mean, if you can, if they're attached to you, they can actually go into me. Like I'm friends with you, so they can go into me. So yeah, most definitely.
Yes. And they could always reach out to you here in the Invincible CEO Circle, because you are a member there. So guys, if you want to talk to Alicia one-on-one and ask her some questions of what it's like doing the personal training, nutrition, energy work, mindset, she's done it all. She's done it in person. She's still out in California doing it virtually with us. We are thrilled to have her as a anchoring member of our family. We've been doing this for years and years and years. So it's always a great honor for me to bring someone that's been with me for years to come back and speak and connect and be on camera. And I know that Kervin will be torturing you again this week. So thank you again. Any last parting words to anyone that, from your heart, what would you say?
Don't hesitate. Quite honestly, don't hesitate one bit.
Awesome. And I see Doreen joined us. Doreen is also out in California. She'll be, you guys are my anchors. Alicia's my first one today, and Doreen will be 6 p.m. tonight doing her interview. And I'm just so honored and thrilled to be in the presence of you guys, of how awesome you are. Thank you again, Alicia, for being here. Ultra marathon runner, Mary Kay consultant, pharmacy technician, mom of 2. She does it all, guys. She is absolutely mind-blowing. Please reach out to her if you have any direct questions, and you'll be seeing much more of her in the Invincible CEO Circle. Thank you, Alicia.
You're welcome.
Thanks, guys. Thank everyone for joining. We'll see you at 10 a.m.